This is the first minute of the stream, just spinning in a fucking circle. Okay, I'm already dizzy. Let's figure out how the hell I'm going to sit you guys. Not that way, from the looks of it. I guess a light would help. A light would probably help. And then close the curtains. That's a really yellow light. Okay. Can we... Boop, boop. I haven't planned this very much, in all honesty. We've got the stand, so I can just slide yous in somewhere. Where? No fucking clue. Let's figure that out. That doesn't work. Will this work? Oh, it's just a little too much. So close. So close. This might work. Then don't crush things on the way down. Between this and this. Will that stay in place? I think that'll stay in place. If you guys fall, it's your fault. Okie dokie. I should bring the actual desk in here. That would be an amazing start. And then let's hope that I don't have to go get, that all the tools that are needed for it actually, are just in the box, because I left my tools out in the goddamn car. This would probably help as well. So I don't have to break my neck just to see the chat. Ugh. What up, Sordio? What emotes are those? My phone is too small. I'll see them better on this. I've actually got the laptop again because Natalog's been using it. So we can plug this in, and this will be better for viewing the dang chat. There's some Steph Hypers, a Shellix Wave, and a Boyo. Just hit me, Boyo. Okay, I don't know if this was shut down properly last time it was used, but while that boots up, I'm gonna get the desk. Big box. Big buck coming through. Ugh. There we go. How you going, Sordio? I caught a teensy amount of the Majora's Mask stream yesterday. Yesterday? The day before. No, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday before leaving the final town, but needed to get packed up and out of there. At least had good enough reception. That is not the right password. There we go. I haven't used this thing for so long. Did I hear Big Boss? Yes, Big Boss is actually hiding. Now, I would say it would be weird that he's hiding in a cardboard box, but it really wouldn't be, would it? I'm doing bloody well, man. It is really nice to be down here. It is fantastic to finally bloody be down here, in all honesty. It's taken too goddamn long, but it's finally bloody happened. Oh. I threw the fish fight? Oh no! But like nailed the temple, so you just did the whole temple lead up. Fantastic. Actually, which fish fight are we talking? I need to remember Majora's Mask better. It's been a while since I replayed that one. I replay Ocarina of Time like every few years. I freaking love that game. But I definitely don't go back to Majora's Mask as often. Partially because I never had a copy on the N64. I always borrowed my mate's copy and he moved away ages ago. But then I did get the one on 3DS. But then my 3DS broke before I was able to finish the bloody thing. Yo, what up, Felix? Did someone play Big Boss? Yeah, right here. I mean, what Big Boss? It's just a regular cardboard box. No one in there. No one could be in there. It's just, what are you talking about? Quick, I need a sexy poster to put on here. It's like an anime waifu poster to put on the box as well. And then it can stand it up straight and oogle at it. And the next thing you know, it'll dive at me! Okay, does this computer have my Twitch login already? Pull this all the way over into the corner out of the way. Yes it does. Excellent. Dashboard. I think its name is Gorma or something? Gorma. Gorma. That's not the one out in the big shaft, is it? I went dyslexic and did Gomra. Gomra! It gave me Gorman, the farmer. I'll just put in Fish Boss. Guyorg. Ah, that's it. Guyorg. Oh yeah, that's actually in the temple. Oh yeah, I remember that. Good job on nailing the temple though. That temple has given me headaches before. Especially in the 3DS version. The 3DS version is all sorts of scuffed because of the changes to the Zora swimming, which is really annoying. How is the stream all smooth in that, by the way? Because this is also a test of this place's internet. I got this place's internet put in before I came down. I ordered it while I was up in Queensland still, but it had, like, I got Tamika to test the speeds, and the speeds seemed fine. I think my ping is double, and when I say double, it was like, up in my place, up in Queensland, it was like a ping of 3, so it was actually surprisingly good for Australian internet. Yeah, you drop down the shaft and fight it on an island surrounded by water. Yeah, oh no, I was thinking of the other shaft. Like, when I say the shaft, I mean the shaft where all of the eels come out, but you go out there to get a Zora egg. Stream is smooth enough? Sweet. It's a strangely well-designed temple, but I remembered I used to hate it, and yeah, it would be weird with Nerf Zora Swim. Yeah, Nerf Zora Swim was just... I don't know why they did it. I really don't. It's one of those things like, oh, it was too good, but it's like... What's wrong with something being really good in a single-player game? There's never anything wrong with it in my eyes. Just, it makes it fun. But we're all good. Let's go! Just quickly knife this box. Boss! Okay, hopefully this is as good as the eBay ad made it seem. Like, they've got really good reviews and such, so I've got faith. Cheers, by the way, again, Sordior, for the donation the other day, for you made this desk far more affordable. Was able to focus on putting most of my money towards just bloody fuel to get down here. Snake! Snake! Respond! Hell yeah, you've been a great help, man. Okay, from the look of it, it would actually be a good idea to just lay this puppy down. And open it the way it is taped up. It actually seems well packaged. Now I just need to not stab it. There we go. Oh, I've got something to sample this stream as well while we're doing this in a little bit. If you've been following the Discord or my Twitter, you would have seen that Natalok's essential stop on our drive down here, her one big destination that she wanted to hit up, was the big strawberry, which, no surprisingly, sells a lot of strawberries, has a very large strawberry farm crop thing going on. There's a few more parts of this than I thought there would be. That's fine though. But we stopped off at the big strawberry, and there were things there that I wasn't actually suspecting to be there. I was expecting, like, you know, strawberries themselves, some strawberry jam. Oh damn! Boop subscribing. Hell yes. Oh hey, you've arrived. Yes, I have. Cheers for the sub, my dude. How you going, Reese? And yes, we arrived last night, and I took a bit of time to chill out. And now, to get back onto things, we're making a desk. Because I couldn't bring my desk with me up from Queensland. And it was falling apart a bit. We've also got a chair coming, because my chair up there, I'm pretty sure all of the fake leather had pretty much fallen apart at some point. I got an emote from you subbing, apparently. Hell yeah. I'm kind of lurking now, driving home. All good, Felix. Drive safe, my dude. What? I didn't miss too much, did I? Yeah, no, I'm good. But, back onto my story. We stopped in at the big strawberry, and as you suspect, they've got strawberries, they've got strawberry jams, they've got some other varieties of jams, like some, I think it was like black currant or plum or something like that. I wasn't paying too much attention to the jams because I'm not a big jam person, but there is one thing that caught my eye, and that is strawberry cream, like a type of liquor. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I can't resist this. This pretty much looks like a strawberry Baileys. So I had to pick up a bottle of it. So at one point this stream, I'm gonna crack that open. Oh, and have a glass of that on ice. Maybe on ice. I actually just realized I don't know if we've got any ice in the house. I don't know if anyone's bothered to fill an ice tray. Either way, we'll have a glass of it because it'll be nice and cold, because today it's been a top of, I think we topped out at like 22 or 23 degrees Celsius. It has been really cold here today, as you can probably slightly tell. Like, I would not be wearing a long sleeve shirt like this up in Queensland, because it is fucking hot up there. Doing well, my guy. The thick straw, yeah, exactly. Big, thick straw. Yeah, Natalok was so keen to stop there that she was like, that's our one essential destination on my list. Trying to slightly manipulate around a bunch of things at the moment. Just behind me, we've got
all of my stuff, including computer monitors and arcade sticks and my games and all that sort of stuff. Pretty much all of my technology stuff, I was just like, I need to get into the house immediately. I don't want to leave them out in the car as like any longer than absolutely necessary. And then all of my clothes stuff was like, this isn't priority, it's just clothes, throw it in the garage. Yells in Queensland. Fucking Queenslander! Oh, mate, the weather here compared to Queensland is heavenly. Although, being Victoria, / specifically very much being Melbourne, it is absolutely sporadic. We've had a low of like 11 today, or something along those lines, like really freaking cold, a really cold top, and then really, I think as high as like 38 marks, something like, I think we're topping somewhere close to 40 somewhere this week, someone said. I can't exactly remember, but just, Melbourne has all 4 seasons in one day. It's nuts. Like, you'll be like, okay, it is really hot. I'm gonna go outside in my, like, some really short shorts and a t-shirt, but you gotta make sure that you bring, like, a spare pair of fucking trackies or jeans and a really big jacket, because out of nowhere, it's just gonna start, like, raining and freeze to hell. It is nuts. We got a little bit of scuff there. The rest of it seems mostly alright. The scuff there's a little bit disappointing. It's somewhat cheap, so I can't complain too much. And it's on the back side, which isn't surprising. It's not the side that's going to be shown, but as long as it's not hella ruined and it works, we'll be happy. Because I need something big enough to have at least 2 monitors, and I even got a 3rd monitor recently that was just given to me for free, so I can't set that up immediately because I need a VGA to HDMI adapter because my graphics card only has spare HDMI slots and it's an old VGA monitor. But that is possible to get. And it converts alright. So I could have a 3rd monitor which would make certain streams a lot easier to do. We had a power outage last night. Try sweating yourself to sleep in the hyper. You say that. You say that it's like a big thing. I didn't have aircon in my area of the house. There was aircon upstairs at the house I was in, but I didn't live upstairs. I had the downstairs area to myself. So I never had aircon. I was always sweating my ass to sleep in high 30s. That was my life. Like, I empathize because it sucks. But it's definitely not something I have to think about hard. I remember it thoroughly. V for Vex Desk. Yeah, we did have a V in there, didn't we? It's all built on V's. Appropriately. I don't know, we've got a little V, and then a big V. For when shit gets serious. Look. Let's put that down there. Still trying. I'm actually going to turn this monitor around. Well, not this monitor, this TV. This monitor can move. I'm going to turn this TV around, so if I do bump it, I'm not bumping metal straight into the screen of it. I don't care if the back of it gets a bit scuffed up, but I don't need to scratch the screen. So that can turn around. Okie dokie. AC is great, not having it is icky. though it doesn't get as hot here as down under. Yeah, you guys are lucky on that coast. I feel bad, like, the times that Vigray, I think it was Vigray, sort of like, he gets really hot in, like, I think it's the Wisconsin area, but then I'm pretty sure it also gets, like, it snows there, but it still gets also super goddamn hot. It doesn't go as far as the snow here in most places down in Melbourne, but it can get super cold and super hot. It's a little bit nuts. Get her up against the wall a bit more there. We've got more bars. Welcome to the bar. What can I get you? I just completely clotheslined my water bottle. Mini water bottle. Okay, here's the main parts of the desk. I think this might be... I'm not sure. One of these bits is a slide-out keyboard area. This one's slightly small. I think it's this. I'm skeptical about this. This is the one thing that I'm not sure if it'll completely work out, because I don't know if it'll have enough room for my full keyboard that has a numpad and also a mouse. If it was a keyboard without a numpad, it'd probably go with a mouse alright. There's such an echo to this room because it's all tile floor, and the only thing padding the sound is just tons and tons of boxes. I want to say, speaking of boxes, and then show you guys what my new housemate, got me for my birthday last year, or gave me for my birthday last year, but then I also don't know if I'm able to get back there without knocking stuff over. Can I? Maybe. If I move this bag over here, out of the way, and then go over here, yeah, I can get to them. And they're not heavy. Hell yeah! He got me a bunch of Evangelions! Or gave me a bunch of his Evangelions! Because doesn't have room in his collection for these, and he saw me eyeballing them, and he's just like, you can have these! He gave me Eva 0, 1, and 2, and they're freaking amazing! You may need sound foam? Yeah, possibly. My first thought, and the hermit has turned, my first thought was to get a carpet, like a small carpet for the center of the room, because I'm going to need that anyway when I get the chair, so when I'm rolling around it's not super loud, as well as it doesn't just roll around like crazy all the time while I'm sitting on it. It sort of keeps it in place a little bit. So that'll dampen a little bit of the sound. I've got a few things that'll be going up on walls. Like, oh yeah, you guys would have never really have seen this. One of my favorite things, one of my favorite things that sat up on my wall up in Queensland, it actually sat above my monitor. So like, if I'm sitting at my monitor like this, and I'm like, this is my monitor in front of me here, if I looked straight up at like a 20 degrees up or whatever, it sat right across, so I could see it almost all the time. And that was this, a painting done by Natalock for me a long, long time ago. I can't even remember when she did this, but I absolutely love this. It's very simple, it's very much my sort of thing, and I love it to death, and I'm so glad I have the room to bring it. Dang, I want one nice. I remembered you showing me those. Yeah, I would have posted them to the Discord. They're hella sick. And yeah, Natalock loved making that, and she specifically made it for me, and I adore it. Possibly, if there is demand, she might do it again. I don't know. I think she has said to me that it's like she doesn't know if she could do another one just as good. But I definitely don't think she'd be against trying. There's the corner bit, because this is a corner desk, like an L desk sort of thing. So there's the corner of it for us. That's gonna be sitting in this back left corner here. So we've got a little bit of desk here and a little bit of desk on my left, because I always like having it on my left side. Shipping it will be difficult? Yeah, it's very true. I would just have to visit. Ah, dang, what a loss. You're more than welcome, dude. I'm not sure if that was someone coming in this door or a nearby door. There is a total of 4 people in this house now, including me. And it's well, like, I am probably a somewhat difficult person to live with in some ways, but somehow Natalock puts up with me for the most part. Also because I don't mind being a house bitch. But it's been a quest finding people other than us if we want to bring down the rent that I'm actually keen to live with, and I assume that I won't send completely insane with the standards that I try to keep. We're almost there. Here's one of our long bars. Is that everything? The big thing that I just realized, though, I don't think this came with a single tool. Okay, yeah, I can see why that got a little scuffed up. It was thrown around a little bit. This foam is beat up. But I don't think this came with a single tool. Usually a lot of things like this sort of IKEA-esque furniture comes with an Allen key or such. But this needs Phillips head screwdriver. So I'm going to have to pop right out real quick and get my toolbox out of my car, because that is one of the only things that I left back in my fucking car. So I'll be right back real quick. And you know what? I'll grab the strawberry cream while we're out there. Oh. I shall return. The fuck's going on in here then? Toolbox acquired. I didn't get the cream though. I'll be right back again. Okie dokie dokie. Tools acquired. Cream secured. Ah! Snake, you can come out now. Oh man. Did he get past me? Sort of get this out of the way. Like stand it up there. That should be right. Move this stuff in front of it. Don't scuff it. There we go. Okay. Yes, this is the big strawberry from Kunamu? Kawano? I can't tell the difference between O's and A's on this label. I can't remember where the place was. But yes, strawberry cream from the big strawberry. Embarking on the quest for perfection, the Hayes family have been growing strawberries for the past 25 years. Our hand-picked strawberries grow on the fertile flates along the Murray River of northern Victoria. Literally, the Murray River is the border between New South Wales and Victoria. If you ever look at a map of Australia, a lot of the borders are really clean cut, except for the border at the bottom of New South Wales and the top of Victoria. It's all jutty like freaking crazy. And that's because the border is literally the Murray River. The region's perfect climate conditions gives us the freedom to produce the highest quality fruit, allowing us to create outstanding wines, liqueurs, and creams. Serve over crushed ice in a chilled, garnished glass for those quiet moments or in great company. We're not serving it over ice because I realized we don't have ice anywhere. This is really cold though. Like super freaking cold. Also, I don't have an appropriate glass for this because everyone in this house only really owns Coke glasses. I had the appropriate glasses up in Queensland, but glasses was not a priority for me to pack. But I am very keen to give this a try. Oh, that's not dripping over, is it? It's a little thick, not too thick. Ooh, tasty. Pank drank. Yeah. It's hella pink. It pretty much looks like strawberry Nesquik. Does the lid want to go back on? There we go. Got there. As it should be. I also use Coke glasses. That's the thing, like, you get them for free in that when you go to certain places. Like, why the hell not? Share with Natalie? I can go get her, yeah. Let's see if she's interested in trying it. Also, this can be a premiere. I honestly don't know if she'd be interested in trying it, not gonna lie, but we'll see. Yo. You wanna come try the cream at all?
Fuck no.
I didn't think so.
I don't touch strawberry.
I didn't think so. Saudia was was telling me to come share it with you.
You gonna see me vomit on stream?
Apparently, if she's trying it, we're seeing her vomit on stream. Ah! Not coming in then?
I'm looking for my phone. I'll be in shortly.
Right, her. She'll be in shortly, but I don't think she's gonna try the strawberry cream. that's so strong. Oh, that's so strong. God damn. That's stronger than Bailey's. Just figured save some for her. Yeah, she's really not into strawberry. She loves strawberry jam. She's not into strawberry. That's the ironic thing. Like, she's like, gotta go to the big strawberry. You don't like strawberries. You don't like anything strawberry. Didn't think we'd get an Analog Live? Yeah, we'll get her at some point. Now she's just gotta get over my mess. Because I've just put things like all in the pathway to get here now to start setting up this desk. But yeah, we can see her. She'll finally make her premiere. Oh, that's so strong. I didn't think it would have that much of a kick at 4% alcohol. Holy God. Oh, but a bar. But a bad. Oh, jam is jamming. She doesn't mind, like, she can have strawberry jam. She likes other types of jams a lot. She loves the lollies from there. We got a bunch of acid drops. Last time she was there, she got a bunch of eucalyptus drops. The eucalyptus drops were really nice. She brought those up for me. Because I'm really into eucalyptus lollies. Okay. I'm gonna do as the instructions say and refrigerate after opening. You right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just making noise. I really don't know where the fuck I put my phone.
I don't know. I haven't been in there.
Yeah, I know. I lost my phone for whenever I saw it.
Unfortunately, I cannot call it because that would stop my stream.
Yeah, I get it. That's alright. I'll be in a second.
Did you leave it, like, in Noel's room?
No, I checked. I'm not. I went into my room. They looked fine.
Yeah. Okay. Nadaluk will be with us momentarily. She's just lost her phone, and I can't call it without ending this stream. It literally cannot be far because she has not left the house since having it lost. Oh. Big things are their own reward? Yeah, very true, Reese. And I thought eucalyptus was poisonous, shows what I know. Yeah, no, in very large amounts, eucalyptus will cause you distress. It's more likely to cause you, like, stomach problems if you digest a large amount of it. More so unrefined. You can't have large amounts of it. You've only got to have it in very small amounts. Why are you bringing a glass of milk in?
I want milk.
Okay.
Wow, you weren't kidding. Shit.
I wasn't kidding, what?
About getting.
Oh, yeah, no, as I said, like, you gotta get it. You probably want to, like, move the bag in the box to, like, against the door or something, and then you can at least just step here. So, like, licorice, and I also like milk. Well, we've got Nadalog's approval, so what do you want? Yeah, that'll make it a little easier for you to get in. Oh, the camera's just here.
Yeah, gathered.
Presenting Nadalog after all this time. I travelled across the bloody country for this woman.
Thank you.
Oh, that strawberry really did actually have a way bigger kick to it than I thought it would for 4% alcohol. Like, just like the taste behind it. I definitely wouldn't mind it in like a strawberry milkshake or something, though. Yo, Reese says hello. Oh. I don't know how long you want to stick around in there because it's about to get to the chaotic part of actually building this.
Good luck. Show me when it's done.
Yeah, I will. Now I gotta find my screwdrivers. I didn't bring that many of my tools. I only just brought like a shoebox worth of tools. Because
I could not fit all of my tools. I couldn't fit nearly all of my tools in the car. I've got a ridiculous amount of tools that I left up in Queensland, but I brought the bare essentials. Yes, that was apparently... God, that's not even... Oh, you've still got a sky emote in there. Nice. Good old spooky Sky Lord. That goddamn butt emote of the corgi. What channel did you pick that up from again? Odomk? I don't know Odomk. I don't think I know that channel. I'm not aware of it. Oh my god, though! The sheepdogs, though. The sheep crosses. Oh, those are some adorable emotes. Okie dokie. So, what we want to use here is a fucking hammer, and... that's flathead. This is a really scuffed Phillips head, but it's really sharp, so I put it in there. I think this is also a Phillips? Yeah, there we go. There's a bigger Phillips. That's probably more appropriate. By the way, this is a tool that none of you may have ever seen before. Even if you're a bit familiar with tools, this is a fucking weird one. I was part of some raids and got there while AFK, saw doggos and was like, well, I'm here. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all. Your feeds, almost like my feeds due to you, are just absolutely full of doggos. Which is nice, because it's way better than seeing people's stupid BS. I'd rather just see, like, nice things, memes, and people's projects / businesses that they're working on. Instead of just, bitching. But this is a very odd tool. This is specifically for taking apart certain watches, and I had no idea that we even had one of these up in Queensland. This is actually my dad's. I went over to him not long before leaving and was just like, I need to replace the battery in my watch. Do you have the tool for it? And I didn't think he did, but I figured I may as well check with him just to be sure. Because I wasn't even sure on what the tool was. I thought I might have to look it up. And he's just like, oh, I'll take a look at it. It'll probably just be one of the prior open ones. And he's like, oh, right, no, that's the one we got you ages ago. And it actually needed this special tool. Funnily enough, he bought this 2 decades ago or so for an old watch of his, thinking it was the type that needed this, but it was actually just a pry open. And he hadn't used it at all. He almost threw this out years ago. But then he was just like, I still have this sitting around. So he pulls it out, and I was able to pull apart my watch. Still haven't bought a new battery for it, though, because I didn't have any of the spare batteries that specific watch uses. It was a smaller type of battery. But now I've got this, because he's just like, you can have it. None of my watches use it. So that was really convenient. To fight negative politics and stuff. Yeah, that's something like... I don't mind people actually putting up stuff that's meaningful in a way that they actually... It's just the amount of, like, small BS that it's just like, you're actually never gonna do anything for this cause. Like, you'll sit there and bitch and moan about the result of some vote or something. But you're never actually out there campaigning. You're not even protesting. Like, you don't do anything for the cause. All you're gonna do is sit there on Facebook and post about how things didn't go the way that you wanted them to, while not actually helping to sway the vote of things. So, bugger it. If you want things to change, be part of the change. Yeah, and it was a bloody awesome circumstance. It is a cool little tool, just like clasps on. Yeah, there's a watch that my parents gave me way back in high school. They bought for me. That needs it to get it open, because it's a full-on, like, you can take it diving and stuff, like, it dives quite deep. So it needs a really, really tight seal, so it can't just be pried on and off or anything. Okay. Let's see this Rubik's Cube
of a goddamn desk. Rubik's Cube might be a bit easier. No, I don't know. Rubik's Cubes are just systems. But let's actually see if this desk is very negotiable. For the most part, it's not bad, actually. It just has a lot of different screw parts. Like, a lot of different lengths of screws, which is odd. They usually try to go really generic. They usually try to only use maybe 3 types of screws at most. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different types of screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lengths of one type. 2 different lengths of another type, so like a flat end and a sharp end, and then just one on its own, which is another shape that's not exactly the same as the other ones. Oh, it doesn't have as much of a diameter. I get the political stuff, but figured more doggo happy things will help people feel better and distress between... Exactly! I want to see fun things and funny things and things that people are working hard on my feeds. I don't need doom and gloom all the time. Okie dokie, so it immediately wants us to go for rails. Why is there a number on the book? I hope that the book is supposed to have a number. I wouldn't think it would, but it's got a little number 14 on there. I hope that hasn't come off something else that we're going to need to know what is 14. 11, 12, 13, 14. That's come off something else. Did that come off this? Did that come off... No, that's 13. Isn't that the smaller one, or is that the bigger one? No, that's the bigger one. 14's the bigger one? Okay, it looks bigger on the page. The diagram looks bigger on the page, but its measurements are smaller. Is this thing wider? No, maybe slightly. Oh yeah, 5 millimeters. Yeah, 5 millimeters wider. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so that part's 14. So at least we know what part this sticker has come from. Just stick that on there. But we need to start with M and L. Where are my rails? We're starting with rails for some reason. These are already assembled. Why are we starting with rails? I guess it just wants me to check that they work. Whenever something shuffles, it's like, no, don't you dare! Don't you dare fall! I've placed you perfectly! Diagrams can be very tricky. Building my pull-up tower base was very confusing. Oh yeah. Yeah, the way they go about diagrams doesn't make sense a lot of the time. Well, that rail works just fine, and... Yep, both rails work just fine. Cool. I don't even know if we'll end up using these in the end, because it matters if this... I guess we can actually test this real quick. Where is my box that has my keyboard in it? Back there. We can actually get a little bit of a scope for how much of the desk this is going to take up. This is almost going to be the length of my keyboard. That's pretty much the length of my keyboard. I'm not going to be able to fit a mouse on this as well. Not a chance. Even pushed all the way over, I really don't think that's enough room for a mouse. It takes up pretty much the whole thing. I guess I'll assemble it fully in the end, just so I have it in case I do want to, like, pull it out to mess with. But other than that, I'm definitely going to be just using the desk straight in front of me. Which should be fine. Pardon?
Sorry, not you.
Okay. I don't know what that was about. Literally 2 parts looked the same beside direction of like the bend, but if you flipped it, it was the opposite. I was like, Yeah. Not much space. Maybe get a mouse ball mouse or whatever the ball. Yeah, oh god, those things. There's a pro league player who plays with those, and it blows my mind. Like, I guess if you've been using it your whole life, you start getting precision with it, but still. It's supposed to be better on your arm, though. But yeah, I've seen people use them very efficiently. But it ain't my jam. Like, I'm too conditioned to regular mice at this point. But yeah, I'll just go straight on the desk. This should be enough room for me to have, like, my monitor on the back end sitting back here, and then keyboard will take up to, like, maybe half, and then mouse. Like, we've got enough room on the desk itself. That, or I'll have to learn to use the keyboard underneath and the mouse on top. But that just seems awkward to me. Either way, it'll work out, and it's a lot easier getting this and figuring out what I'm gonna do, even if I end up, like, modifying it in some way, than it was to try to get my desk that was up there down here. Because that thing is like an old sewing table, and it worked really, really well. Like a really old school L-shaped sewing table. But getting it down here would have been a nightmare. They were awesome, but yeah, they're also odd. Used one for a long time, but switched back when I moved out. Oh, true. I think I used one once. I think a teacher of mine had one at some point or something. I definitely used one at some point, but I cannot remember why for the life of me, like where it came from. Okay. Our first step is it wants us to start setting up. Bugger it. Let's just go straight onto it. Let's just go step by step so everything's taken care of immediately. That's the bottom side. This is the top side. Here's the screws. They're all just thrown in one bag. That's the doink. That's the feet. This is a bunch of braces. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. My life is just a constant stream of Simpsons memes. Okay. We need G's. So none of these are labeled. So we're kind of ham-fisting it. But we're looking for the short, pointy ones. So how many types of pointy ones are there? Oh, there's only 2 types of pointy ones. So as long as it's not the long, pointy ones, we're fine. Short and pointy. Short and pointy. Can we find a short and pointy? These ones? They seem a little small. They seem a little too small. It looks like they're the only short, pointy ones, though. 2, 3, number 4. And that's all we need for now. I think that's all of them in general. So the count lines up. Oh, wait, no. There's 5 of them. Is this the same one? Yeah, it's the same one. It could be an extra, it could be an overcount. I don't see a 6. So it could be an extra or an overcount. I don't know what else it would be. Hopefully it doesn't mean we're short on another type. I'm seeing 4 of those. That's 3. Yeah, I'm seeing 4 of those. I'm seeing way more of every other type. Either way. Is it telling us to fully remove these so we can... Yeah, I think it is. Now's it telling us to remove it? Oh, there we go. That's actually a really good design. I haven't seen that so much before. Now's the question of which side are we looking to apply? I haven't worked with rails like this in ages because I have not used an under-desk keyboard sort of thing like this in so long. I'm guessing we'd want it that side. We'd want that to be the rail that it moves on. So take that one out, and that can go on the right. Take this one out, and it can go on the left. Yeah, the screws line up. Now this is where the whole thing just cracks in half. It's actually going in smoother than I thought it would. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. I used to lean on my keyboard rollout board and it falls and I go, oops. Oh yeah, I was so bad for that. I still got a bit of a habit for that sort of thing, but I haven't had a rollout board in so long. But I'm used to leaning on my desk, which is definitely why I need an L-shaped desk, because I always lean on my left side. So that's why it's going to be around this corner, so I can lean on that side. And when I'm not leaning, I've got like my arm there, so that's also why it would work for me to just have my keyboard straight on the desk itself, because I sit my elbow... Spider. I sit my elbow on the left side so that I can bring my arm like across the gap to sit on my keyboard, because I just sit like a lazy mofo. Bravo, bravissimo. Okay. Take the sticker off. Screws line up. Sweet! After the thing's going smoothly, yeah. It's always nice when it just works. It just works. Fuck you, Todd Howard. I'm so glad I didn't fall into that Fallout 76 hype. I'm not the type to for a lot of those sort of things anyway, but the amount of people I saw who did, it's just like, come on, guys. It was looking bad to begin with, like, the way they were trailering things and that just seemed so deceitful. And I want it to be a good game as well. I'd love a multiplayer Fallout that's actually really good, but Fallout 4 only really captured me because the modding community... The modding community is what made that game for me, and it's a great skeleton for mods and all. But, yeah, just... I just keep losing more and more faith in Bethesda. I want to love them. I want to love them so bad. They've put out some of my favorite games, and when they give their properties to the right studios as well, a la Obsidian New Vegas, it creates masterpieces. But even Fallout 3 was fantastic. Like, they can do really good work themselves. But 76 was just a nightmare to begin with. We'll probably leave those unrailed for now, because that will go into other things. Ah, that's what the braces are for. What up?
Just checking.
Yeah, slow progress.
Very.
Well, I had to get everything apart first, and then I had to, like, make sense of its stupid diagrams.
Oh god, they could probably be really bad.
Yeah, of course they can be.
That's the best part.
Yeah, the goddamn Rubik's Cube is figuring it out.
Oh, I would be good at that.
It's really odd. I'm like, why would I want multiplayer Elder Scrolls or Fallout? It's sort of solo experience. You get rather OP. Others would just... Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, I like the idea of a multiplayer Fallout or Elder Scrolls, but on a smaller scale. I wasn't interested in the idea of an MMO. I just wanted to be able to play with, like, 1 to 3 friends. Just have, like, a crew of us going around. And you do get OP, and that's the thing. Like, if just a co-op campaign situation for it would have been fine. Like, I would have been really into that. Could have been neat if it was just Fallout but multiplayer. Yeah, exactly. Which even with just like 2 people, I feel would have been... Yeah, exactly! Exactly. Just make a Fallout like the other Fallouts and have it be co-op. That's it. You're done. Freaking goldmine right there. Just don't fuck it up. But they fucked it up. Okay, these rails get screwed together with H and J's. I think I can assume what one H and J's are, but E, F, G, H. Oh, they're the really little ones? Are they these ones? 4x8? Everything else is 6. Yeah, this is a really, really tiny ones. These are the ones aren't like the others. So should be a total of 4 of these little ones? Yep. Oh man, I don't know if any of you guys have the restaurant known as Sun Churro in your area, but they're like a sort of like a chocolate restaurant around here. And I don't have too much of a sweet tooth for foods, but I've got a big, big sweet tooth for drinks. Like, sweet drinks are my jam. And they change their menu quite often, almost too often, that they end up taking away things that I really like, which is a bit heartbreaking. But they got a new thing on the menu right now, which is like a honeycomb chocolate shake sort of thing, and oh my fucking god, it is fan-freaking-tastic. Like, it's dangerous how much I like it, especially seeing it's only a very short drive from this house. I pretty much have to be like, I'm only allowed to go there with Natalock. Like, I'm not allowed to go there on my own, otherwise it's just gonna get hella dangerous. It's good for its price as well, like, it's not too bad. And just, I got a weak spot for honeycomb. Honeycomb is amazing. Would fix the redundant bits with awesome friend tomfoolery. Yes, exactly. It would make a lot of things just run that bit smoother, being able to do it with friends. And it would also just make the pedantic things a bit more fun. Just being able to mess around and have fun with it while everything happens. It would just go so well. It was a winning formula to begin with, and as I said, well, these don't fuck it up. It's simple. Just don't fuck it up, forehead. Nope, never heard it before, but chocolate is yummy. Yeah. I wasn't sure. I think it's Mexican? I don't know if the franchise itself is, but I'm pretty sure the concept behind it is Mexican. Mexican or Spanish? Call me a bigot, but I don't know the difference. Like, well, I do know the difference, but I don't know the difference well enough that like that I know which restaurant that thing bases off of. Next thing you know, it's like Puerto Rican or something, completely like, one of those bigot assumptions. But I'm not familiar. It probably would have been better for me to just go this way. You're asking the wrong guy? Yeah. It's all good. I don't know who I would ask. I don't think I know anyone from those areas on Twitch. It is definitely one of the areas that I hear from a lot less. This is a really convoluted way to go about this little bit here, but it works. Shift to that, hold it in place, screw it all together. It's one rail done. Get screwed into the bottom of something else. This rail. Nut it. Just nut. Hold it and spin it. And spin. I don't even know where that meme comes from, but I keep hearing it around the place. All it makes me really think of is Garen from League of Legends. Last one. And hopefully I just don't, like, fall asleep and drill a screw into my leg. I've been very tired today. I fell asleep on the couch earlier while watching some YouTube with Natalock. She was just like, oh, well, like, after we eat, do you want to just, like, chill on the couch and catch up on this YouTube show we've been watching that, like, we haven't ended up finishing? It's like, yeah, I'd be really keen on that. And we were, like, sitting there watching the season finale and everything, and I passed out. Yes, spin to win, Garen. And you got it from Red, who got it from a different... Yeah, I've heard it on Red Stream, who got it from a different Tetris streamer or something. Oh, true. I think I might have heard it somewhere else as well. I think, because I know I've heard it on Red Stream. I swear I've heard it in another chat room as well, though, but then again, it's such an open-ended meme that it could possibly be a different meme entirely that those two chats are referencing. Okie dokie. Now we need... Is that number 5? No, those are 5s that are going on there. Are these 5s? No, those are 6s. Are these 5s? These are 5s. And they're going on to... Wouldn't I like to know? I really would. It's one of these big pieces. Are these numbered? Yeah, that's 11. Where's 11 at? Hey, girl. This is an appropriate stream for 11. I never blame her for not being here. I am not kid-friendly, naturally. Where the fuck does this piece come from? Oh, I think it's number 10. This is number 10. So we're strapping 2 number 5s to number 10. And then also the keyboard bit of a jiggy. And look at the D's. We're still on the first page, so I can't tear this off. But the second we move on to another page, I'm tearing this first page off so that I can reference that easier. This is a family-friendly place. What are you talking about? Yes, sorry. I swear. I'm completely appropriate. I don't swear. I mean, come, shit, fuck! I don't know. I'm just getting weirder and weirder by the second at this point. The day I don't drop, like, an F-bomb or a C-bomb mid-game pissing me off is a day I've become a true adult. I don't think I'm ever growing up. I don't have the I'm in danger meme, so that will have to do. Oh man, I think it's approved now. I don't know if the yeet's been approved though. Yeah, there it is. It took its time. What's taking the yeet so long? Yes, I know the rules of my own chat. Aha! People, when they walk into this stream, I'm in danger. D. 25. The second shortest of the 6 diameters? The second shortest. Okay, we need to start, like, sorting these at this point, because now they're getting into the similar ones. What is that? Is that another one of those? Where'd they go? Where did they go? I think I used them all. I think it's another one of the other type as well. I guess they just throw an extra one in of a bunch of things because it's hard to keep track of with this sort of production line. I think these are the shortest of these kinds. And these will be the second shortest? Yeah, and those are slightly taller than those ones. I have to check my subiversary. I wouldn't be sure either, actually, because, yeah, I don't think you subbed on... Yeah, no, you didn't sub on, like, the Christmas stream. I don't... Yeah, it wasn't like the Christmas Eve stream or the New Year's Eve stream or anything that you subbed. You were subbed before that, I think. It's in 20 days. Oh. Maybe you did sub on Christmas Eve. I thought you subbed before that. No, yeah, but no, the last, like, if you resub straight after that. Yeah. Yeah, I think one of your subs came in on Christmas Eve, like when I was doing my Christmas Eve stream. Yeah, you had subbed before that, but I think you, like, renewed your sub, because I wasn't streaming much before then as well. Because that's when I was, like, getting a whole bunch of stuff sorted and working a lot, and then suddenly I had holidays, and I was like, I'm gonna stream, and then I didn't for ages, and then Christmas Eve rolled around, I'm like, bugger it, I'm streaming! Most of my stuff is sorted, I'm bloody streaming! Oi, Frogman! Lurking while the waifu and I are watching Naruto? Hell yeah! What arc are you on? Is this a different height? That is a slightly different height. What the fuck? I would never be able to convince Natalok to watch Naruto. Gearing up for the 4th grade ninja. Oh, damn. Hell yes. Things are getting hype as. That's when I was still hard out on reading the manga. Yeah, I would never be able to convince Nalok to watch Naruto. I wouldn't even try. She's into some animes though. Like we watched some really hipster-esque animes, like one of the biggest ones of the last few years that we really got into was Death Parade, also known as Death Billiards. Really, really like weird concept behind it, but we love it. What else has she actually? She's into Prince of Tennis. She really likes Prince of Tennis, which is one of my ones that I really, really like that not a lot of people are into. Yeah, I think those ones there are slightly taller. Yeah, they are. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, yeah, 5 of those. We're figuring it out. So that's 4 of those ones, an absolute butt ton of the second tallest. For the tall, sharp ones. Is that, I think it's 8 of the shortest ones, yep. A few nuts, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those nuts. Another really tiny one, which seems to just be an extra, I'm guessing. And cool. Okay, those are sorted. One of the boringest parts of it is finally done with. So then we use these to screw 5 into 10. Where's 5 gone? 5's over here. No, it's taped. I don't want to undo it properly. Where'd the knife go? There it is. And slice it. I'll shove ya. I find it amusing some of the people who say this is a rough area coming down. Because compared to where I came from, it's really not. It's really, really not. That is like, oh yeah, this is one of the not so friendly parts of Melbourne. I'm like, are you kidding me? People here are friendly as hell. Have you seen Ipswich? Have you been to Queensland? Shit's fucked. Okay, we'll go along there from the look of it, yep. And the D's are the second tallest. The D's are, sorry, the second shortest? Yeah, so those are the shortest. I'm guessing these then? That diagram is real freaking weird when it comes to trying to get across the length of screws. But these look appropriate. Glad it's better? Yeah, it's real better. Like, this is such a nice neighborhood in comparison. Like, I grew up from when I was like 4 years old in that area up in Queensland. Good old bloody Ipswich. So, I never had too many problems just because I obviously like had an air to myself about being from that area or something. Maybe I was just lucky as well. But I feel like something about my demeanor made people not give me crap. And then when people did give me crap, I never had to deal with it. And I'm somewhat thankful for that because it means that I know how to deal with some of the worst areas in Australia. Like, if I go to, say, the infamous... Like, when I was touring with the band, we went to Sydney. A few of the guys were, like, a bit edgy about King's Cross and that, and I'm just like, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And
We didn't end up making it there, funnily enough, like all the way to actual King's Cross, because people don't know how to use Google Maps, and I was dumb enough to trust them to do the navigation. But on the way there, we went through some pretty sketchy areas, and it's like, just don't make trouble for yourself, and people won't make trouble for you. You'll be fine. And we were. I don't know how they went after I went back to the hotel, because I cracked the shits after they tried to get us to walk through, like, oh, this is like the quickest way. It's like, this is a drive-only bridge that goes under the bay. We can't walk this. You're not allowed to walk this. It'll be fine. We'll just, like, walk up the side. It's like, no, it won't be fine. Like, in the best situation, we'll get fined for walking somewhere where we shouldn't be walking. At the worst, we're gonna get hit by a fucking car going 100 Ks. Because they didn't change their goddamn Google Maps to a walking path. They still had only driving on there and stuff. Like, I don't know what the hell they were doing. Oh, so I just went back to the hotel and had a bath. I was done with that shit. But they didn't end up dying, so I'm pretty sure they didn't end up getting to King's Cross in the end anyway. Pretty sure they went back to some club that we went to earlier that night, which seemed nice, and I was like, yeah, if you guys want to have, like, a few drinks and try to pick up here, that's fine. Like, this place will do. We're just here really early, so no one's gonna be here at the moment. But then they were, like, just complaining like nuts, like, oh, there's no one here. It's like, yeah, of course there's no one here at, like, 8 at night. Like, no one comes out at this time. I think I fucked up. I think I done goofed. Are these pieces longer than these? They shouldn't be longer. No, they're not longer. But I've definitely bumbled something. Yeah, I've put them in... I haven't put them in a far enough slot. I'll fix this bit up later if I need it. This is the least essential bit anyway. Bugger it! Screw it! That's good they didn't die. And what if the niceness is all a trap to lure you into a false sense of security, only to then become a terrible area as they steal your perfectly crafted death? Well, it's already not perfectly crafted, so I've got them there. I've already fucked it. But, even if it does somehow turn out to be not nicer than it is, then it can only probably get as bad as the area I was already in, which, oh well! You got it now, exactly! We're playing 4D chess on these mofos! You wanna steal my shit? I'll ruin it before you do! Oh, bloody hell. This is telling us to go straight to... I want to continue with this bit, though. I want to keep doing this bit. Fine, I'll move on to the other part. It seems like in a logical order. Don't you fall on me, snake. Okay, this is a corner bit. This isn't relevant right now. This is the relevant bit right now. Because we're working with 11. I'm pretty sure this is 11. Does it have a sticker on it? It doesn't have a sticker on it. I'm guessing it has to be 11 because I don't see any other things. Like, yeah, this is 11. Because 6 goes on this. Why won't this just slide off? The tape isn't that hard. Freaking get it off of there. Okie dokie.
that on my fingers. That would be a smart idea. One and two, and I'm guessing these are just more D's. Yep, more D's. Easy peasy. I'm definitely looking far more forward to any of the channel reward points redemptions once the computer's set back up again, because I was hella enjoying Pajama Sam more than I was enjoying bloody Putt-Putt. Pajama Sam is actually really good. It's making me cringe at times, but it's so much better. It has so many things going on. Its scripting is great. Its voice acting is great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Pajama Sam does seem a bit older, which it makes sense. Like, Putt-Putt is super made for the youngins, which was what really makes it a slog for an almost 27-year... 27... I'm losing track of my fucking age again. Almost 27? I'm pretty sure I'm almost 27. What's my age again? Be real freaking awkward if I was almost 28. It shouldn't be that hard to calculate. Yeah, no, it's 27 because it's 2020 now. And I was born 70 years before 2000. It's easy to calculate for 2020. Nadalok and I finally got to play a bit of Kingdom Hearts 3 again, just a bit earlier. I played a little bit of it on stream for a while back, but it just wasn't as good as us playing it side by side together. And mother of God, is it like super convoluted. The first two games, far more of an easy to keep track of, easy to endear story. Kingdom Hearts 3 goes off the freaking rails like nuts. Like, if you haven't played literally all the side game, it's so hard to tell what's going on. And even then, it's ridiculous. It's okay, I forget my age times. Yeah. It's messed up to think it's like you straight up forget just how long you've been alive. You've got other things to think about in life. Stuff that takes up those brainwaves. 14. So this is the little top thingy. Another part that I'm not sure will be kept. Depends on how things go. These are really odd. It's got Phillips head plastic screw looking things in there. They're just crosses. They're not even Phillips head holes because they don't go deeper in the middle. I don't know what's going on there. I hear the KH3 story like it's slammed down your throat near the end and the rest you just play through Disney movies. Yeah, we're getting up to that point where it's getting slammed down our throat. Like, it's here and there. The cutscenes are really long and you get small snippets here and there. But yeah, for the most part, it's just like a lot of Disney movie stuff. And then the last, like, quarter of the game just goes hard out on the actual KH story after you've done all the Disney stuff. Which, a lot of the KH games have sort of been like that, in all honesty. KH1 did a really good job of having the Beauty and the Beast world have a lot to do with the main story. They melded it together a bit more. Kingdom Hearts 2 just had better pacing of, like, separating. It's like, here's some Kingdom Hearts, here's some Disney, here's some Kingdom Hearts, here's some Disney. But I still do like the game. it's just story pacing wise it falls. Gameplay wise in that it's still really good. Aesthetically it is bloody beautiful. Yeah, the FF characters are just not there anymore, which really, really disappoints me. Like, that breaks my heart, because that was one of the main things that got me into it. I was like, what, an action game, another action game with Final Fantasy characters? Like, the thought in my head when I was a little kid playing Kingdom Hearts 1 was like, I just want to play as Cloud. I want to play this game as Cloud. But we're getting Final Fantasy VII Remake soon, so that kind of is that. I do need to get on the ball with that. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do something for it. Like, I've got one of my mates telling me that I should do Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core before the release of it, but it's not that far away. I'm pretty sure it's like 60-something days away. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to afford it on release. And then also, those are really big games, and I would have to do some long-ass streams to get through the entire games before the remake comes out. That is why I wanted to play it too, though I never got to play as a kid. Bummer. I did eventually play KH, but didn't like it. Played it on hardest difficulty, and I think Tank or Magic main, and the other secondary at cost of attack, which is dumb. Yeah, the build system in KH is a little weird. There's usually just like a best build to go for each of them. Like in 3, it's Magic. Magic is OP in 3. For the first one, it's just pretty much, because the magic system isn't very refined, it's strength. 2 is the best of them, out of like the main series. 2 has the best balance in a lot of ways, and a lot of the best pacing and straight, like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 in general is, I'd say, the best of them in my eyes, for the main ones. I really personally like Chain of Memories. Chain of Memories is really alternative, though, but the Chain of Memories remake, where they because it's originally a Game Boy game, like a side-scrolling Game Boy game. I adore the remake for the PlayStation 3. I say the PlayStation 3 one because it's just like, it just looks the best. It's like the best version you can get for it. I think actually there might be a PS4 version as well, which I'm not sure how it actually looks. So I think they might have done the 1.2 or 1.8 or whatever it's called remake as well. It's either 1.2, 1.5, or 1.8. I can't remember. They've got really convoluted things. The only one that I own of the remakes like that is 2.8. Then beat Squall with 0 hits and still lost and was like, nope. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that sort of stuff is a nightmare. I also don't start with magic at the start. Oh, you also don't start with magic at the start. Yeah, which completely messes up the game if you go for a magic build with the first ones. I did like the Chain of Memories game with the card. Yeah, Chain of Memories is a really good game. I really, really like it. It's one of the underrated of the series. My brother deleted my file before I finished it. Oh, I hate that sort of shit. I hate that sort of shit so bad. It was his game, but I ended up enjoying it and playing it a lot, and he got possessive. Oh, that sucks. I'm ready to, like, I'm always ready to shank a mofo if they delete my save data. I keep backups of all of my PC games because it was alright, I got pretty far. That's the thing though, like, the further I get, the more... My nephew, when I was younger, deleted... I had Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 was my first PS2 game. I got to 99% on that. I just needed, like, one more capsule or something. And then he deleted my save file, because you can't start a new save file on the memory card without deleting the old one. And he's like, I'm gonna just do it from the start. And then just completely ignored the message of deleting the freaking thing, and just, yeah, deleted my 99% file. And I was ready to chuck that kid off a balcony, I was so mad. And then the parents were like, oh, well, just never leave the memory card in when he comes over anymore. So I'm like, fine, whatever, if you're gonna, like... If I have to let him play with my console, fine. He's not breaking my controllers, so I'll let him keep playing, but yeah, I'll take the memory card away. And then I was out on we were out on holiday somewhere, and I brought the PlayStation with me, and then my sister came over, like, visited while we were holidaying, and brought my nephew. And I was, like, out having a swim or something on the beach. And he got to my PlayStation that was hooked up at the bloody hotel. My save file was like 90+%. I want to say like 96, 97%. I played all the way through it again. Memory card was sitting in the PlayStation because I had no idea he was coming over. I came very close to chucking that kid off the balcony. Oh, man. Yeah, big rip. Hella big rip. Pretty sure I accidentally did it to him at least once on other games. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, dude, oh, it's just the amount of time I put into that game multiple times. I was ready to lose my shit. Because I was only like 10 years old or something. Like somewhere between like 10 and 12. Like I was ready to lose it. Okay, we need 6. We have 6. Where did 6 go? I put it down like 2 seconds ago. What did I do with it? Wait, no, we're not on that step anymore. We already did that step. We're putting 7 into 14. Where are 7? Are these 7? No, 7s have big rail things on them. There's 7s. I get those feels. He was pretty competitive, though, so that may have also had something to do with it. Ooh. Yeah, I've never had to deal with that sort of situation. Like, I've never... Like, my only sibling left the house when I was quite young. There's, like, 11 years between us, I'm pretty sure. Like, 11 or 12 years between my half-sister and I. So, I'm nigh virtually an only child. She moved back in for a little while at one point, but it was never for long. Because, yeah, like, my dad tried to do all he could for her, but she's not the best person. I'm also... Actually, no, I was going to say she just makes bad decisions, but she's also not the best person. I ain't gonna lie. I'm brutal like that. She's not great. She's done better in the last, like, 5 years or so. She's started to get her shit together a bit more, but... In general... Like, her younger self made a lot of real bad decisions, let a lot of real bad people influence her, and just became a pretty meh person due to that. He played everything competitively. Who could play it was the hardest or in multiplayer. I'm gonna say this, who could play it, like, on the hardest difficulty or in multiplayer, who gets the most X or Y, even in co-op. Yep. Yeah, she's pulling things together a bit more. She's doing better than she was. It's still not fantastic. She could still do a lot more. But at least it's a positive change. I think part of what kicked her ass into gear was the idea of our mother dying, because we don't share a dad. My dad is not her dad. But, yeah, we share a mother, and her struggling, I think, made her at least get some of her act together. It's kind of annoying that it takes something like that to kick her ass into gear, but it's something, at least. It means that I can move from Queensland and be far enough away that I would need to book a plane to immediately, it's like to get up there as quickly as possible without being worried that there's no one there to take care of her. Like, I can call her up and be like, yo, make the, like, 20-30 minute drive over to Mum's house and make sure she's okay. Steps at a time, and death does do that. Yeah, exactly it. Like, death forces perspective on people. I wish they would get it together before then, but at least it's something. Considering it's, like, the last step. It's like finally realizing you care about a race once someone's just about to cross the finish line. It's like it's a little late to start caring now if you've been slacking off the whole time, but still. Dang it, life in your publication. Bloody A. Glad to hear you've got a backup on that now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, I was definitely reluctant about a bunch of, like, this moving and stuff due to things how they were. But I really wanted to do it, and finally getting a bit more flexibility in that and a few other areas. It's bloody good being here. I was losing my mind being away from Matterlock how I was. Is this actually screwing in? This one is. I think I might need to twist something on the other side to get that back one in. And I'm sure your mom wants you to spread your wings too. Yeah. She's still like... I'm still like her baby boy. Me being away, she's like... She had this whole thing, it's like, you're never supposed to move more than, like, around the corner from me. Like, she had a big enough spack when I said that I was moving near the city. Like, quite a little bit ago now. Like, back in 2015, 2016? I was like, hey, I'm gonna move in with a friend who got a place near the city so I can be closer to the place that I was doing work experience at the time for a bunch of production stuff, and also it would be easier while I didn't have a car that was good for getting gear places than that. Like, it meant that my bandmates could just pick me up on the way into the city with my gear instead of having to drive out to me and then us all drive to the city for gigs. And she was like, I was like, what the hell? That's like almost an hour away. Well, naturally, you'll never grow up to your parents. Yeah, too true. Too bloody true. But yeah, suddenly going from, like, at most being about an hour away to other side of the country made her flip out a little bit. That's the one that's supposed to have those in it. So we're going back to the bottom piece. Yo. What up? Okay.
I was thinking about what we're going to do for dinner.
I've still got curry.
True.
Like, we can make something if you want. Like, if you want to order something, we can order something. Still, like, I've got the spare money for stuff like that. Like, and I was thinking, like, the first few days we might want to be lazy. So we can, yeah, order something else. Treat stream. There's no treat stream in Australia, Sorty. Although, thank you for the thought. Yeah,
I can just sit in front of the camera and eat red frogs. Does that work?
No, TreatStream is an actual plug-in sort of feature thing.
Oh.
It means that people, instead of, like, donating, they can literally buy us food. Like, pretty much, like, they buy Uber Eats for us.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, it's only, like, a thing in America. Yeah, red frog. Yeah, you say the red frog. Yeah, one of Natalock's favorite lollies is red frogs. Which, once again, it works with the whole Vex the Frogs thing, I guess, which I never realized until this moment.
I like frogs.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. But yeah, I don't mind if you want to be lazy in that, and we can, like, order something. If you have something already... Okay?
I don't have anything lined up.
As in to order, or, like, in the house?
Both.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, if you have something already in the house, you could make that and I'll just have curry because I've still got the leftover curry. But yeah, we can just like look at Uber or Menulog or something. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's fine. I can cover that. That should be all good for it.
Food stream?
I'm not a mukbang main. Yeah, I don't know if Treat Stream will ever come to Australia. Like, it's a very niche thing in a way, isn't it? And I'm not sure where the devs are from for it, but it would definitely be easier to maintain and monitor than that in America. Like, it took us long enough as it was to start getting Uber Eats, really. I got a mark on my nose. I do, don't I? Dang it. That just like I don't know if that's me or the camera. I don't know anymore. I haven't been looking in the mirror a lot these past few days. I've been a bit busy driving. We need the V's. The big V's. I'm pretty sure all the V's are exactly the same. I'm pretty sure they're all one. No, there's 1 and 2. So they're the same size, though? 270, 495, 20. 270, 495, 20. Why is there a 1 and a 2? What's the evil laugh? And you'll never know. It's a secret to everybody. What? The location of treat streams? Is Treat Stream like a secret organization now? I'm so confused. Well, maybe that one. I'm pretty sure I could, like, look it up. They'd probably have, like, a dev page somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, no, the Treat Stream's actually developed by the Illuminati. Little known fact. Two of these are padded, 2 of these aren't. Or are we talking that we'll never know about the 1 and 2s? Because that, I don't know either. That one I definitely don't know. Because I'm pretty sure none of them are numbered. I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean, you find out, yeah. I really hope they're the exact same. They look like they're the exact same, according to the diagram as well. Because it's got the bar going across this way. That's a small V up there. It's got to be the big V on the bottom because that's the place for the feet. So the feet have to go that way. This one I believe is the same as this one. Exactly the same. Feet on the bottom. Oh! They're different up the top. They have different holes in them. So... this one's 2. This one's 2 because it's got the 2 extra holes just here. Because the number 2 is the one that has this thing on it. Well, where do they go? Then again, that also doesn't make sense for screws. Yeah, these are all just like, they don't have like a direction to them, because they'll just bolt in at the end. They definitely don't make it easy for you. So these are supposed to be 1s. 1s are supposed to go into that? Really? Ain't like a diagram of this thing again. Location is what I think I meant. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Artists... Computer desk... That was the worst typing of my life. I don't know if this is the right one. I could probably just go to my eBay page. Yeah, that is not the right one. I can just go to eBay. And my chair has been posted. Yay! It should be here by tomorrow, apparently. Nice. Yeah, it reckons it's in transit. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, no, it is the left side that's supposed to have that little thingy on it. Okay. Yeah, the smaller side is the one with this little thingy. Well, that works. That does actually work pretty well. So how much is a typical lunch cost and dinner? Any 4 for $4 meal deals out there? Your typical meal... We don't have 4 for $4. We do have a lot of deals depending on where you go. Like, it can vary a lot. Like, your typical Uber meal can get quite pricey. But, like, if you go out for stuff, it's not too bad. Like, our curry last night was like 50 bloody bucks. But, I wish we had Wendy's. I really, really wish we had Wendy's. Due to delivery fee, and like, yeah, exactly, yeah. When you add in that sort of thing, it starts getting real bloody expensive. Oh no, are you checking your email? Wait, what? I was checking eBay. I was checking eBay to see which side of things go on. But, you'll know my secret if you do. If I check my email... Why am I checking my email? Why should I not be checking my email? I don't have my email hooked up to this computer. It's hooked up to my phone and my desktop. Curiosity is one of my most intense factors. I can't not. It must be done. No, shame. You can't stop me now. You're shitting me, right? Call the cops, that's illegal. Zordio, you madman! You fucking madman! I fucking love you, but you're insane.
I already knew that.
Well, yes, you too. Oh, fish and chips, sure. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This would be a lot cheaper as well, and it's like literally just over the hill from us, so this works really bloody well. Scatter, send in the frogs, he's onto us, we must make a break for it. Well, Sordio pretty much just paid for our dinner.
Oh.
Because we could probably get we'd get pretty much fish and chips for about just over $10.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, you're an absolute madman, Sordio. Thank you. Do they have the... Oh, Oh yeah, they got seafood sticks. Sweet. Can I get 2 seafood sticks? A dim sim and chips.
Done.
Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna go walk and get dinner.
Yeah. Sweet. What time are they open till?
8.
Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Nadalock really likes that fish and chip place as well because she used to live nearby here as a kid, and that's one of the reasons she was so wanting to move here again. Like, she loved being here. And that's that was the exact fish and chip she went to as a kid, and it's the same owners still, which is fan-freaking-tastic. This will be my first time having them myself, but she loves them. But I'm guessing you sent it that way because, like, you know, PayPal things. You're still fucking insane because you didn't send that via the Durno link, did you? Not a fish guy personally? Yeah, I don't blame. A lot of my mates aren't fish people as well. I really, really like fish. Like, I love seafood. For lunch today, I had to go because, like, they're cheap as well for what they are, which I freaking love. Salt and pepper tentacles. I never see them anywhere else. That's this one dumpling shop down here in Melbourne. It's the only place I ever see them. I did use the stream to do it. I just knew you weren't set up, so it could be a surprise. Oh, true. Yeah, true, because it's going through the phone. Oh, right, and because it's not bits, it won't show up in my Twitch dashboard. It will show up in my Streamlabs dashboard, which I don't have open right now. I keep forgetting that. PayPal donations go through don't go through the Twitch system, which is why I still need to keep Streamlabs open even when I do get my proper setup going again, because it won't show up in my Twitch dashboard. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, you outplayed the hell out of me there. You snuck that in real sneaky-like. There's so many other emails in that time as well. What the hell? Why is my email being spammed with ads from everything today? Of course it has my name on the email, so alas, yeah. Next thing you know, you just start making a bunch of fake-named bloody PayPal accounts just to fuck with me. Or anyone. I need a donor, you know, yeah, exactly, yeah. You need something to trick everyone into not knowing it's you. Just keep making a bunch of burner accounts. Any of the bars in there? I'm lost on these steps now. That totally derailed the hell out of me. What was I doing? I was putting 2 into something else. No, I wasn't. I was putting 1 into something else.
Soft drink?
What do they have?
I can also get it from Collins. 2 seconds on the sheet.
True. Some Schweppes what? Some Schweppes raspberry?
Yeah, if possible, I'll get it.
Thank you. If not, Fanta. PayPal's like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's like it suddenly starts thinking you're like a drug lord because you're making all these burner PayPals. What soda is that? Schweppes Raspberry? Schweppes is a Australian lemonade company, but Schweppes Raspberry is kind of like, do you guys have Fanta there? I'm assuming Fanta's like a worldwide brand. It's kind of like Fanta Raspberry. Yeah, I'd compare it to, it's very similar with slight difference in ingredients and sugar levels than a Fanta Raspberry. But Fanta Raspberry isn't very common here. The only place you usually get Fanta Raspberry is Hungry Jack's, which is our equivalent of Burger King, because they have like a deal with them. Okay, so I'm doing one. I'm not doing two, I'm doing one. One is the one without the extra holes. So I'm doing the main piece right now. So that's two. This is a one. And this is a one. Is it? I'm looking at the wrong end. That would help. This is a one. We also have something a la Schweppes, but it's like tonic water. Oh, we always have something called. So you guys only have the tonic water from Schweppes. Weird. Okay. I'm pretty sure Schweppes is like. I think it is like the Coke company or the Pepsi company, but I think Schweppes itself, like the Schweppes factory, is located in Australia. But yeah, they do tonic water and stuff like that, but they have a bunch of other flavors as well. And like ginger ale, yeah. They've got that, they've got creaming soda, they've got different types of like lemonades and like lemon waters. But I want to say that the Schweppes factory for a lot of the stuff that we have here is in Australia. I may be wrong, but I want to say it is. Let me say, so we need A's, which is like our biggest ones, which aren't sharp. So here comes these ones. 7172. Is that just the opposite view of the same one? Yeah, it is. So we have 4 of those. Do we not have the 4 of those gonna do it? What do we use for the other ones? A times 2, C times 2. Wait, really? We don't have that many of them. Oh, Mother of God. We're only supposed to have 4 A's anyway. Oh no, it's... Okay, so 2 of the A's go in this one, and 2 of the C's go in the other one. Okay. I don't know why the C's go in. Between getting distracted and also the way they explain this is taking way longer than I expected it to. Oh. Just sit. Just sit. Talk to it like it's a pet and it'll behave. Well, my friend, unfortunately, I must go take a shower and get ready for bed. I hope you enjoy the fish and chips and good luck on the desk. And don't worry, I'll leave it up for views to make that matter. I hope you have an amazing evening and manage to sleep well in the box. Fortunately, we don't have to sleep in this room. But cheers so much, Sorty, or enjoy your shower, sleep well, my dude. Good luck with work tomorrow if you've got it. And thanks again for pretty much paying for bloody dinner. You're an absolute madman and a fucking leg end. Oh, catch you later, man. Big hypers, big waves, big corky butts. I don't even know what those last ones are. Oh, they're the lurk ones for the dogs. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a really good lurk emote. Goddamn big butts. Okay, which way is the front side to this is the next big question. I'm gonna say you can choose? I think you can choose. Yeah. So let's treat this way as the front. Ugh. Yeah, this part has the keyboard. Actually, yeah, this one has the keyboard closer if we do end up using the keyboard thing, so... Front. Oh, I've got to try to make room for myself. Get the screwdriver out of the way. Pick up two A's. And A's go on this side, really? Wait, what's 8? Shit! What's 8? 8 is... These are 8? Oh, gotta screw these in to put into the legs, okay. Or on the other side of the leg? Okay, I see what side it's supposed to go on now. There's my knife! There it is. I'm really keen for those fish and chips now. Madeline's always talking up that place. So I expect great things, especially because she's not huge on fish and chips. Like, she likes the fish and chips. You're almost not Aussie if you don't. Because even if you don't like fish, there's plenty of fish and chips that does, like, there's plenty of stuff out of fish and chip that isn't fish and chips, weirdly enough. So, this goes on the side here? Like, what, like that? Yeah. I guess so. It's the only way it lines up properly. Probably should have moved this down earlier. Ugh. So you can actually see things when they go on the floor. There we go. Oh, that's slightly better. Ugh. Don't know how that's going to do for structuring, but sure. Okay, so if this is the side that has the keyboard closer, then we're putting C's in this side, and C's are the third longest. So tallest, second tallest, C's? They barely get in there, but they do. Come on. There we go. And these are what the legs are going to grow into, it seems. Wait. I just screwed that up, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm not sitting this the same way as that is. Okay, at least I realized it now. These are A's on this end. C's on the other end. Why does it need the A's though? Because it's such big screws in comparison. They're fucking massive. And like legs go on both sides. I don't diddly ding dong get it. Diddly dowly diddly doodly. Where my leg go? There it is. Such a long fucking screw in comparison. It's like if this is on the far that's on the left, Yeah, so there's some left, yeah. It's ridiculous! Sup, you're the one that used to be sub to me, right? Type timer tracks in X timer tracks on YouTube? I don't believe so. Unless someone gifted a sub to you, to me from you. But also my memory is flawed as hell, so I can't say for sure. Oh wait, on YouTube? Actually, maybe. Anything about it on YouTube? That actually makes me curious now. Not sure if botting? But that is actually something I would weirdly enough sub to. Though I'm not subbed at the moment. That is something I would sub to. Ah, no. Why did my tab just crash? The fuck? That was a really weird crash. I would totally sub to non-copyright music though, because of when I used to make bloody YouTube videos. Cheers for the follow, by the way. Sorry I don't have my notifications set up at the moment, due to being on this temporary setup until I get my computer done and that. And then it's this little C's in this end? I don't know why it's a different screw for each end. Wait, what? Oh. But that doesn't... fit. I'm pretty sure it's telling me something to do something that doesn't make any sense. Oh. Is it straight leg in that end? Why would I put C's in? Why would I put C's in? That's the bottom end, that's the top end. So I am going like that, and that does fit. It's telling me to put an 8 in. These go on the outer sides? It's telling me to do that with an... Like, that makes sense to do this side with an A, if I'm also putting this on the end of the legs. Now the two angles contradict one another. These kind of instructions, they're really, really not not done well. Like, my old job, I used to spend half the time putting together furniture like this. Yet these instructions still somehow manage to melt my brain whenever I put together another piece of furniture that I haven't done before. Or another brand. So this is apparently supposed to go on the very outside after the legs. So you've got to put the legs on and the C's into there. And then A's. But it says C on the far end every time. And then your twos do the same thing. According to this, you need more A's than you're given. I think it only bases... I think it's basing it... It's giving you instructions for... based on which side you want to set up everything on. But it's giving you both instructions, and if they're the same bloody thing. And they're not giving you any explanation like, oh, if you want to set it up this way, then do it like this. If you want to set it up that way, do it like this. Here it is. So it... Yeah, it's really convoluted. So we want to set it up in formation 2. But it never said anything about that. I thought it was just giving us 2 angles. Okay, so... we're following 9-2. Or 7-2. So yeah, we skip all of these 1 steps now. We go straight to 2. Okay. I get it now. So we go straight for our 1. Because that's our main. Put it this way. That's not the way we want it. We want it this way. Just to stop any more confusion, let's spin this around to be the exact same as the diagram. Wait. Put the keyboard holes on the far end. I guess he's like the top of the bag now. Oh well. It still gives you guys a better view of a lot of things. Okay. Now because this is the far end, it's only the C's, not the A's. So the legs just go straight in and there's nothing else to it. Yeah, there was zero explanation as to there being branching paths for configurations at the start of the manual. It makes sense because there is configurations you can have this in, but still. At least we're a leg down now. While we're here, we may as well pop these on. Let's put them as low as possible for now. This desk is pretty tall from what I can tell. And the chairs that I will be using until my other one gets here will probably be quite short. Even the new one will probably be quite short. Okay, now this is the weird side. This is the side where we put one thing on the end of another thing. Because we put this down, put the leg there, then we also need piece number 8. And we put that sideways? Yeah, it looks like it. Like, we'd have to. Yeah, it'd be the only way to fit. So yeah, we run a long A all the way through that. So, start feeding A through here. Feed another A through here. Yo, nice big swapped raspberry. Is it refrigerated or?
Yep.
Oh, real. Nice.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Yep. Did you get the fruit as well?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
Would you like me to bring you a plate of food in?
No, it's all good. I'll pack up for now to come eat. Sorty, I had to head to bed anyway.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's the crazy type of mofo that, like, you know, just pays for our dinner and then goes to bed.
Oh, it's bedtime there.
Yeah. Not too many chatters or anything tonight.
Fair enough.
I think Red's lurking while watching Naruto.
Yep.
Yeah, him and Sarai have been getting through Naruto.
Nice.
I heard my name. Never mind, he's still around. Now the luck has arrived with the food, and pass me the bottle again. Yeah, this is the Schweppes raspberry. Not sponsored. Sponsor me, by the way, Schweppes. Yeah. Oh, it's like reverse. I forget that. Yeah, right and left. I forget that it does reverse camera because of the thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the same Schweppes brand that you guys have, or like at least it comes from the same factory or anything.
Oh, we have our own Australian factory.
I thought that was the case, yeah.
We also do Mountain Dew at our Schweppes factory.
Do we?
Yep.
It's all subsidiary of like Pepsi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, so you guys may or may not have it there, just due to the fact that Australia has its own factory and such. Are you still heading off Sortior, or are you still looking to hang? Because I am happy to sit and chat. If you're still hanging around.
This is America. If I want it, I can get it. True.
Very true. You all good?
Trademark use under license in Australia by Asahi Beverages.
By Asahi? The Japanese beer brand?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's not what I was expecting.
Well, if we're sticking around, I'll bring food in. If not, you let me know.
Yeah, I thought you had to go to bed. Brushing my teeth now, and well, yeah, apparently it's made by a Japanese beer brand. What did you say, sorry?
Oh, okay.
No, Ninja.
You're not going in there.
Cheers. We live with 3 cats here, and they love trying to get into these rooms, and they're well-behaved cats for the most part, so I don't have anything against them, but Nadalok and I are both allergic to minor degrees, so we can't have them crawling on all of our stuff, otherwise, like, our eyes are gonna swell up. Ninja sounds adorable. Yeah, we've got Ninja, Mr. Paul, and Shibby. They're all siblings. 2 of them, Ninja and Mr. Paul, are brothers, and Shibby is the sister. They came from a litter of 6, I think? Are they a litter? Is it a litter of kittens? I don't know. Number 3. Which one's number 3? Assuming this? Litter sounds correct? Yeah. And this looks correct for the most part. Because this is the longer bit. Oh yeah, there's the number 3. Oh, sweet though. I'll probably put this last piece together then. And I'll let you head to bed. Sordior and Felix, I don't know if he's still driving or not, or what. Like, if he's still driving, that's a long-ass drive home. And sympathy towards him for it. And Red and Zaraya probably just chilling, watching their Naruto still. C's. Which ones are C's? Are we using C's as like the 3rd tallest? 1, 2, 3. Apparently these are C's? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you have Ninja the Cat, it's basically Naruto. Yeah. Yeah. Very true. He's an all-black cat, which also helps Nadalok in a way. She still kind of does. Like, if she saw a random black cat, I think she'd still be really uncomfortable, but she had a really bad thing with black cats. Due to being slightly superstitious. Okay, more than slight. She's quite superstitious. And not being big on cats, but living with Ninja has helped her a lot with, like, getting better with that. But yeah, having Ninja being the old black cat suits very bloody well. He's also the sneakiest, which very appropriate for the name. Actually, another way we can tell even the length is the count. 12. Yeah, there's way more of these than any of the others. And I think we already used a lot about these. Well, we've got literally like a desk. Finish this stream at least. Black cats are like little panthers. They are. He's such a prowler as well. He's always, like, whenever we go outside, like, whenever I'm going out the back or anything, he's always just, like, looking at me. It's just like, if you leave that door open for a second, I'm pouncing it. Just you wait, because
the housemates don't like letting him out. They're very indoor cats. They have been most of their life. Originally, it's because one of the plants just outside of the last place they were staying would kill them. Like, it's straight up, one of the plants is just straight deadly to cats, so they would never let them out unless they had them, like, on a lead. Just because they didn't want to let them risk going near that plant. And now they've just been inside cats for so long that they don't want to let them wander about because they don't know how they'll go. I reckon Ninja would go fine. I reckon Mr. Paul, maybe. And I reckon Shibby just wouldn't even really go outside on her own. Poinsettias? Maybe? Let me Google that. Poinsettias? Do they come in like a tree form? Or are they just little... No, it was like a full-on tree. Like a big tree. Like I said, I was saying plant, but like it's a actual like full-on tree. Australian tree kills cats. This may get really weird documents. That has nothing to do with trees. Maybe it doesn't kill, maybe it poisons and it can kill? Australian plants, asparagus fern, also known as emerald feather. It's known to like be poisonous. No, that's not the stuff. I'm not sure what one it was, in all honesty. Yeah, it was like quite a big, like, tree, like a full-on, like, taller than me tree sort of plant. Yeah, I'm sure Mel would know. Mel took really good care of the cats and, like, was always on top of that sort of thing. Well, partial desk completed. Time for dinner. So I don't even have the room secret if I wanted to now. Cheers again to everyone who came out to the stream. Big cheers to Duck Duck Boop for the sub, Zymertrax for the follows, and Sortior for the dono. You're all absolute legends and making my arrival at Melbourne even more stellar. I don't know if I'll get any more work on this desk done through the night. I might. Tomorrow will either then be finishing the desk for a stream, if we're streaming, or possibly putting together the chair that's supposed to arrive tomorrow, I guess. Because then I also have to start getting the cabling done through the house to actually get internet to my computer, which hasn't even started to be partially set up because, like, all of my goddamn... Oh, my back. All of my stuff is just all packed up over here, still. Pull this down. Yeah, like, this is all of, like, a bunch of my tech boxes and stuff like that. There's, like, all my monitors wrapped in bubble wrap. That one's just, like, a TV that's gonna go in the bedroom. There's the actual computer back there with a Buried in Verona record sitting on top of it. But yeah, cheers for hanging out with me, guys. Big cheers, Sordio. Hope you have a good bloody sleep. Cheers to Felix if he's still lurking and driving. Cheers, Red, for lurking. And yeah, it's bloody good to be in Melbourne. And good to be back online. And this is a big new part of my life. And I will be around way more often again now because I don't have work right now. So expect to see plenty of Vex streams. Catch you guys next time. Have a hell of a day.